Class 3, 1200 metres for race number 7 at Sha Tin on Sunday. We have one horse making his Hong Kong debut. He had one starting on and he won it. We'll get to him in a moment. King of Hearts, though, heads them, drops back in class. Tony Cruz, Matthew Chadwick, Victorian, two-time course and distance winner last season. Beaten favourite 4 of his last 5 starts. Wellington, 2 from 2. He's unbeaten course and distance. East Stars, the last start course and distance winner. Kerpenny, that makes his Hong Kong debut for John Moore. Had one start in Ireland. He won it. Eternal Harvest, Chad Schofield trying to get down to 115, a last start course and distance winner. Barrier 2 for him, and Monkey Jury will jump from Barrier 4. He's a course and distance winner this season as well. King of Hearts, the top weight, has been up to Chung From back in the last 30 days.
Good to slow here. Now, we saw Eternal Harvest do a lot wrong on debut. He played up in the gates and then he was quiet as a lamb last time out, jumped really well, led, and it was too good for them. Kerpenny, now he's a newcomer here. Kerpenny, he's shown some decent enough speed in his trials. Last and a little wide. Monkey Julie got a long way back last time out. He should be able to sit a little handier from gate number 4. Namjong sings with the blinkers first time. Wellington might be 3 wide, but he should be able to find some cover.
Here is Victorian. He goes nice enough. Joe Moreira will stick with the ship with him. He's had a few runs in now. He ran really nice second behind California Deep Shot at Happy Valley, and this will be his second start back at Sha Tin. Look, it's only slow work from Wellington, but I think he's going to start odds on, so I thought I'll show it anyway, just to show you the horse is in good order. He's had the 2 starts, 2 wins, and he's just basically walking through here. So he's only had slow work since. And Eternal Harvest, I thought was a really strong win from him last time. He comes in with a light weight as well, so he was worth showing down the back straight again. It was more of a jump out for him, so he's just being pulled up here as we look at him. All
right, they look like the 2 main players, don't they? So we'll start off with Wellington, who has won from Barrier 10, then Barrier 13. He gets Barrier 12 this time, but he looks very impressive visually.
He began a little bit awkwardly last time out, but travelled well and then really let down nicely. Had to get in a bit of a battle with Ballistic King over the final stages, but he certainly looked like a horse that knew where the money line was.
Yeah, definitely. Look, he's had the 2 starts now. I mean, as he goes up, he's going to find it tougher, of course. And at some stage, he'll want a good barrier draw. He hasn't had any luck with that, and he's drawn 12 once again.
He was under a hold in a good barrier trial.
Yeah, it was a good trial.
Yeah, Alexi Bedell rode him for his first 2 races, but he's now gone, so Zach Purton takes over. This is Eternal Harvest, winning last time out, dictating from the front. The runner-up Beluga has come out and won since.
Yeah, so it's a really good form race for this horse. And look, if he gets his own way in front and things go wrong with a few of the other horses, he could scoot away. So, look, he's definitely one of the major chances for me, and I thought this was a really nice, strong win. Beluga's since come out and franked their form by winning.
Yeah, as I said before, he went round certainly in the market first up, did a lot of things wrong at the start, played up in the gates, but showed no signs of that at all last time out, and the way he won looked like a really nice horse.
He certainly did. A couple of trials to have a look at now. Namjong Sings, we haven't seen since just before Christmas. They tried the blinkers on him.
And he won with blinkers on overseas. He had 2 starts with him in Australia, well, 2 wins with him in Australia before he got here. That's Big Time Baby in front here in this trial. They're trialling him here in the blinkers. He came off the back. Now he's drawn 3. He's going to get a really good run. And I thought he went to the line really strongly. Now, Zach Purton did ride him in this trial, and he'll be on Wellington. But I thought it was a really nice trial from him, so I'm going to give him a chance at a price.
He ran 3rd last time out behind Amazing Star. Of course, we saw him come out and dominate again on Wednesday night.
We did indeed. Kerpenny raced under this name for Andrew Slattery in Ireland when he won his 2-year-old maiden over 1,000 metres at Tipperary.
Yeah, he's improved with each and every trial. I thought Kerpenny's shown some good speed in his recent trial as well. Led easily and kept on well under his own steam. So he's an interesting runner. He's got the tongue tie on. Was a 2-year-old winner over there.
Yeah, 15 pounds, and John Moore likes to sort of on the big days he likes to unleash some of his first starters. We saw Eagle Way come out and win, and we saw Werther, not particularly on this day, but like on the big days as well. So he's an interesting runner. I didn't find a spot from him then, though.
No, neither.
All right, he's the 3-year-old by Mason. Probably no surprises. Wellington, the favourite. You with him or taking him on?
I'm going to take him on only because of the price, and he's drawn 12. If he drew the inside, I'd have him clearly on top. 12 worries me a little bit, and he's going to come up prohibitive odds. As such, Namjong Sings, I just think he's cherry ripe, ready to go. He's going to get the best run in the race from Barrier 3, and those blinkers going for the first time. So I'm going to just give him a chance to upset the favourite Wellington. 4 to beat 5. Eternal Harvest can run a good race and maybe beat both of them. So not much amongst those first 3, and Victorian 2. The number 2 Victorian in there for 4th. But I think each way number 4 might be the way to go in this race. Cornella may be of Wellington as well, if I'm allowed to double dip.
Okay, you can double dip if you run that race. I went with the 5 in the end. Wellington, Zach Purton, Richard Gibson, under a hold in a recent barrier trial. He's looked really impressive. Gate number 12 would be the slight concern. He's at 2.5, but look, I think he'll be hard to beat. Eternal Harvest will give you a good sight from the front. He was impressive last time out. Victorian, the rider, was concerned with his action last time, but he's been there or thereabouts. And Nam Jong Sings. 5, 11, 2 and 4, bankering the 5 in the trio.
All right, we've all got the 2, 5 and 11 in our numbers. Switch out Nam Jong Sings for Kerpenny for me. I think you can run a nice race on debut. That's race number 7.